Hi, my name is Jungwon, and I am 16 years old. My grandma is 87 years old, and my friend's grandma is 99 years old. But have you ever seen a person living more than 200 years? Or a dog living around 100 years? Although they are some outlier and extreme lifespan organisms, you can see that no organism lives too much longer than the average lifespan of the species. Have you ever heard of the Human Genome Project? It was an international science research project that started at 1990 and finished recently. In the project, scientists will list out all the codes, the DNA codes, and try to translate what the codes mean. They are very interesting. As you know, they are made up of ATCG codes and used for transcription, where the mRNA will be produced to be used for translation. And that's basically how all the cells in the body are made, which means if we change some codes, we can change the body parts or even the species itself. Like we can change a dog into a cat just by changing the DNA codes. And basically, life is codes and information. But to change them, we need to understand the DNA codes, just like what the Human Genome Project originally purposed. And if we do, that means we can make our own DNA sequence. And if that's possible, we are just changing the organism. We can create the organism and life. And if that is possible, there is a small possibility that we might also just be a programmed species where all our life are programmed by something else. Coding and codes are the terms I used before, and they are used in computer technology. And they are how the programs, websites, or anything in computer are made. And there are some similarities between the computer coding and our DNA system. If we have errors in a program, the programmers will debug it. And if there is error in DNA, there will be DNA repair. XPCRAD23B is the protein acting as the programmer in the DNA repair. They will move parallel to the DNA, jumping to avoid any obstacles or blocking objects in the DNA, and they check for any broken DNA. But if there are too much errors in the DNA, it will order the cell to die. It is known as cell death. And if the cell doesn't have that much error yet, but might get broken when overloaded, they will order it to slow down, also known as cell aging. But some cells will just not follow the order, as they are the cancer cells. The cancer cells have endless mitosis, meaning they will duplicate almost infinitely. But is a cancer program from you, the organism, or the whole species? For the particular organism, cancer is a huge threat since it might kill the organism. But when you look from the species point of view, it can just be a program to eliminate the weak organism from the whole species, just like what your body does, eliminating weak cells as cell death. Aging and cancer is oppositely programmed, meaning they are inversely proportional. And as an organism ages, more cell divisions will be happening, having more chance of errors in cell developed to cancer. This might be a reason why there is no human living more than 200 or 300 years. As they age, older and older, there will be increasing percentage to get cancer. In computer words, if age more than 300, then cancer equals true. Thank you.